Hello, I'm Alex Mata, and I'm here to present my app, the Bestiary, which is a companion app for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. With the Bestiary, a game master can build in combat encounters and basically decide if a combat encounter is appropriate for the party that they are playing with. The front end is styled using custom CSS and grid to give it that RPG feel, and my Rails backend is seeded with data from the D&D API for a more stable user experience. So let's go ahead and log in. Denim couch, put my secret password in. And so immediately after login, we're put onto our home page. This is where a game master is going to be spending the bulk of their time. On the right side, we have a list of monsters that is filtered, that we can filter by size. We can filter by type. We can search for a monster, look up all the dragons. And then when we click on a monster's name, we're given a stat block. This is super helpful information for a game master to use when determining the strength of the encounter. On the left side, we have the information that a game master is going to use to actually build the encounter. So let's say we have a party right here. We have our party info. Pretty standard party size of 4, levels 1. Below it, you have the thresholds for what consists of a combat encounter. So we have our easy, medium, hard, and deadly encounters. Those are going to change based on, let's say, level or size. The difficulty thresholds are used whenever calculating the actual difficulty of an encounter. Let's go ahead and build a combat encounter to demonstrate how a game master would go ahead and use this. Let's say we have a archmage, and let's say he has a animated armor as a pet, so to speak. You'll see that the total XP is 8,600, but the adjusted XP is 12,900. This takes into account the amount of actions that each of these creatures or monsters have, and adjust the difficulty to then calculate what kind of difficulty it actually is for a party. And so obviously for a party size of 4 and a levels of 1, this is a deadly encounter. What if we, let's say, make it a level 10? Well, it's still deadly. Let's say that party becomes level 15. Well, this is now a medium encounter. These sorts of things are really important for a game master to understand when building out combat encounters. We're going to go ahead and use it. Let's create the encounter, and we'll call it Archmage Fight. And go ahead and save it. And so when we go to our Manage Encounters tab, you'll see a list of all of the combat encounters that I've built as a GM. And then at the very bottom, we have our Archmage Fight. We can click on each monster and get information about them. Some stretch goals that I have for this project are to implement the special actions and the combat abilities that each monster has. The next step from there is to be able to take this party information and flesh that out. Actually be able to give a game master the ability to create representations of their party's characters, including their armor class, their hit points, and then take both of that party information with characters and the encounter information with monsters and actually run combat, actually create a simulation of combat. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And for all you aspiring GMs out there, hope the Bestiary will be there to help you out and make things a little bit easier for you.